Hello besties, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're doing something different, not a vlog. We are doing an assumption video. Your assumptions about me and my response to them. I've seen other people do these and I do feel like people make a lot of assumptions online. It's only natural when you're like watching people. So I think it expired, my question. I asked you guys yesterday on Instagram to give me your assumptions about me, and I screenshotted a bunch of them. A lot of them were nice. I have to say, you guys surprised me. Not that I didn't think you guys are nice to me. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes if you give people the opportunity to like snipe you, they always will, especially online. I find like it's just the culture. I have my iced coffee still from this morning. Let's get into the assumptions. I guess I'll just start with like, I feel like they're all kind of nice, honestly. You guys shocked me. No one really went for the jugular here. You have good taste in food. I like to think I do, but food is so subjective. I think I have a pretty good palate at this point. Like, I've eaten some really like high-end places, and I've also eaten, like, you guys know I love like Taco Bell, so I feel like I have a good like palate for what's kind of like where things should be, flavor-wise, quality-wise, etc. So I would say that assumption is definitely true. Not to be like braggy. Anyway. You are always so positive and rarely let life get you down. No. I mean, I do think I'm, for the most part, pretty positive, but I feel like when I'm not positive, I am so dramatic. Like, I'm just like, oh, everything sucks. Like, everything's terrible. Like, when certain things like happen. I feel like the only things that really like get to me is like, if like I'm having an issue with a really close family member or friend, like stuff like that like really gets to me. With my love life, there's not too much going on to like bring me down. But I do feel like I get down. And actually lately, if I'm just gonna be like, you know, we're talking about our ups and downs, my engagement has been like kind of low on like TikTok, and that does kind of get me down because you literally can't control it. I just feel like sometimes I'm not put on the For You page and sometimes I am. So it's just, sometimes like I can't control it. So it does get me down sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. You're very friendly, easy to talk to. I would say some of these come off braggy when I'm like, you're right. But I do think that one's true. I think I'm very friendly. Like, some of my friends have said like, I'm always the friend who like will go with my other friends group if I don't know them. You know what I mean? Like, Colleen always has like all these different friend groups and she'll always like bring me because she was like, you know how to like mingle with people. I don't need to like babysit you. Like, you literally make your own friends. And I'm like, yeah, like I like to chat. I like to talk. And I do find people like open up to me very easily. Like, they just feel very like comfortable with me. And sometimes it's weird because you're like, I just met you, why are you telling me things? But that's life. People like want to share when they feel comfy. You will never live outside of the city you grew up in. I don't know what that means because like on Long Island, like a city is a town. So like I grew up in one town with my parents. I lived in another town with my ex-boyfriend. Now I live in a different town. So, but I think you mean like I'd probably never move out of New York or Long Island. Is that what you mean? I don't really know. But I probably won't live outside of New York. Like, all my family's here, all my friends are here. So I don't see myself leaving just to leave. That feels like silly. Unless like career-wise something happened and I moved, or say I marry someone and career-wise that we'd have to move, like unless something like that happened, no, I don't see myself leaving my friends and family just for funsies. You're a girl's girl and have more girlfriends than guy friends. I have a very like tight-knit group, and it's not even like a group, it's just like I have like a select amount of friends that I really connect with. I feel like I have a lot of acquaintances, or like friends, not close friends. I don't know. I'm definitely like for the girls and the gays, But then when I find myself socializing with the straight man, like they like eat me up and think like I'm for them. Like even friend-wise, and it's like, but I think I do have more, I don't know. I might have just like, it's almost split, like friend-wise, but it's like the girls and the gays, you know? Like I don't really have that many like straight guy friends, maybe two. Like not counting like some of my cousins and like maybe two. I'm gonna say 3 tops. So yeah, definitely more girlfriends. You have a lot of friends. I would say I know a lot of people. I have very few close-knit friends, if that makes, well, I mean, very few now feels aggressive, but I'm close with a lot of my cousins. So if we're not counting them, then yeah, I have like a close-knit amount of people that like I'm very close to. I'd say maybe like 5 people. Yeah, not including family. So I don't know. I don't even know if that makes sense. I'm an introvert. No. That one is wrong. I think people probably think a lot of influencers, I think it's 50-50. Like either you're online because you just want to talk to the camera and you don't like to like talk in public and like be social. So that's why you like just like a camera and yourself, or you're the opposite. Like you're a fucking performer and that's why you do this for a living, and I'm that one. Like I love talking to people. I'm pretty social, so when I go out. So I'm not an introvert at all. I think you would be a lot of fun. I like to think I'm fun. I think I am fun. Like on a night out, like I'm a good time. I think. You are 100% a kind, sweet soul. I know the person that wrote that to me and they are so sweet, and they are a very kind, sweet soul. So right back at you. If you're watching this. You grew up rich. I saw that one a few times actually, so let's get into that. People are always asking me like, what do your parents do? Like blah, blah, blah. I do not consider my family wealthy, grew up rich. I say we're like very much middle class. I don't know. I don't like talking about money. I think it freaks me out, makes me uncomfortable. My dad is a retired fireman, and then he did acting after he retired, like for funsies. You guys always message me like, I'm watching Rescue Me, I think I saw your dad. I'm watching Oz, I saw your dad. Yes, those are probably the 2 top things that you guys would probably like be able to stream that he was in. So those are the biggies. And my mom has worked pretty much in like sales and interior design like my whole life. She still works, so I would say we're just like middle class. You know, I was very comfortable growing up, but we weren't like wealthy by any means, you know. You've never tried Canadian poutine. This one's like a random offshoot. I've had poutine, but not in Canada, so I guess you're right. You'd assume correct. There are some repeats, so I'm trying to like, you know, you had a happy childhood. I did, I really did. My dad retired from the fire department when I was really young, so he was pretty much a stay-at-home dad until he started doing like acting and stuff, but we were like a little bit older then. So yeah, I would say I had a very happy childhood. I think that's also why me and my dad are so close. I had like more of like a stay-at-home dad situation for a while, so yeah, I had a very happy childhood. Did a lot of sports, did dance. It was great. I really have no complaints. We had a pool in the backyard, so summer was really fun. Yeah. I had 2 brothers I was always fighting with. But very happy. We always had fun, even when we were fighting. Yeah, some of these are like, you guys are too nice. Blowing smoke up my ass. I mean, I appreciate it, but I feel like awkward reading sometimes. You have a huge giving heart, you're hilarious, and you're responsible. I would say I have a big heart. I've been told I'm pretty selfless when it comes to like my family and my friends, which I agree, like to an extent. I think I am. Like I would literally give any one of my family members the shirt off my back or like whatever. Like I just love everyone and want everyone to be happy and healthy and have a good life. I would say I am responsible, but responsible makes me think of money. But I am responsible, I think. I don't think I used to be. Like when I was younger, I would like shop till I drop and be like, nah, what's money? And then I grew up and I was like, what the fuck are you doing? But I think I'm responsible now. I went to private school. I saw that one a couple times. I did. I went to Catholic private school pretty much my entire life. Like nursery school, elementary school, high school, and college. I went to Iona College. It's a Catholic, very Irish school in Westchester, New York. Went to Kellenberg High School, Catholic, private, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, so I've never been to public school. Yeah, which I wouldn't change any of my growing up, my education, anything, because I had a great education. I was totally prepared when I went to college. I felt like I was over-prepared, really. I thought high school was harder than college, so I'm totally grateful for all my education and everything. You know, my parents spent a lot of money on our education, and I'm totally fucking grateful. But when you're a kid, there are some times where you're like, oh, I wish I could wear like regular clothes to school, or like in high school, you go to like a private Catholic school, so everyone's all over Long Island. Whereas if you were in public school, like you probably like walk to your friend's house instead of like, who's driving me to Syosset this weekend? Like, you know what I mean? So like with little things, I'd be like, oh, like public school sounds fun, but whatever. Smart, funny, very social, loves to eat. I'd say I'm smart. I think I'm funny. I'm definitely social and I definitely love to eat. That's a no-brainer. I got the one I keep saying over and over and over again. I have a lot of friends. I didn't think I give off that vibe. I feel like I give off loner. Maybe I don't. Because maybe I seem like social and happy all the time. So I guess, yeah, that would equate to, you have so many friends. I think I have a lot of friends. I just don't have a lot of like close friends that I would like go to with like my problems. So your family is really close. Yes and no. Like I would say I'm extremely close to my parents, as you guys know, but I feel like, cause I'm a girl and then I have two brothers, like we're close, but I feel like when I think like, oh, like I'm so close to my siblings, I always think of sisters, because I feel like sisters are like that, like sharing clothes, like boy stuff, advice. Like, I don't know, when I think of like really close siblings, I think of like sisters. So I feel like because they're boys and I'm a girl, like I'm close with them, but like not as close as probably like sisters are, you know? Or if like we were three boys, I feel like I'd be closer to them. I don't know. Is that dumb? Like we're close, but like, I don't know. There's certain things that you wouldn't go to a brother that if I had a sister I'd go to with, you know? So we are close, but you get what I'm saying. You know what? I skipped some of the juicy ones. So we'll get into some of the juicy ones. Fuck it, right? Okay. They weren't mean. I would say they were just juicy. One of them was, you currently have a boyfriend and you don't want to tell us about him. No. I'm dating right now. That's my current situation. But I always say, like, if something like monumental happens in my personal life, my dating life, my love life, like I will tell you guys. Until then, like we're just chilling, we're dating, we're going out. I don't have anything to share. But when I do have something big to share, you guys will, of course, find out. So I saw that one a lot. Should I do the other juicy ones? Some were like making me cringe, but I feel like you guys would like them. Okay, we'll do a couple of them. You hook up with a lot of guys. If you're like closely related to me, like maybe turn this off, but not true. I almost wish it was true, like for the plot, but no. I like am going out and I'm dating, but I'm not so much doing that, you know? I was seeing one person for a little bit, but like it kind of is teetering off. I don't know how I feel about things. I'm getting so in the weeds. But no, I don't hook up with a lot of guys. Younger me did. Is that gross? I don't know. See, this is why I didn't want to answer the juicy ones. They're too real. You party a lot. I really don't. And I've been cutting back on drinking. Like, I'm so boring, like, I feel like lately. Like, I went out Saturday night with someone and I had a few glasses of wine. Like, that was the extent of my, like, partying. Like, I went to a nice dinner. It was really fun, but I wouldn't call it partying. I haven't had a rowdy night out in months, actually, now that I really think about it. So no, I don't party a lot. Those are probably the juiciest ones of like the juicy ones, so I think that'll suffice. I feel like I overshared as usual on the internet, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It cleared up some of your assumptions about me. And yeah, I love you guys so much. If you feel like you assumed something and we didn't cover it, maybe we can do another one of these, but I love you all so much. Thank you for watching. Comment down below what other videos you want me to do. I'm totally open. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.